I'm loving the Ellie action. I am as well. My girlfriend would be extremely happy because she plays. She plays Ellie, although she's not too happy at the moment. I'm sorry, honey. I'm being nice to you on stream. Take care. I'll see you later. We will kick some butts in SPVP. Maybe NA. Oh no, we can't.
Right. Third team. I think the teams are filing out. All about to push into the middle nodes. It seems that Scrub Dub Dub is going to be scrubbing some might straight up.
Oh look, they're doing
And
something
Apex
different
team,
now.
And the Apex team is going for a vantage point this time. They're going for top high points and trying to drop AoEs. They're basically following in the footsteps of Master Splinter. They've learned his tactics and they're copying him. Chubbs is using his brain this time and not just staying in the middle node and dying.
Although he is now in the middle of the node.
Oh,
just as you say that.
just as I said that. I think it's because it's Arcade coming for him. If he wasn't in the middle node, Resist would be able to come off if he dies like far off like that. So it's a good idea he went to the middle node anyway.
See, when they came into the fight there, it was like Prime were just kind of looking for them everywhere. But look how offensive Blue are being now. But look, they're forgetting about their back line. Their back line is getting taken out. Chubbs needs to push forward with the front line, with the DPS.
Yep.
Hanging back there isn't good for him because Cade can just come in and just absolutely annihilate him. And actually Tani was coming in there putting down quite a lot of damage as well. So Noskok is actually going to go down on the midpoint now as Blue have got full HP.
Come on, AoE damage. AoE damage.
Get that cleave down. Oh, there's so much rezzing as well, and the cleave, more cleave,
Oh my
more
goodness.
cleave. He's up.
Cade is almost down, but the AoE healing
Must have
plus
been Nature
boons,
Spirit.
Just oh my goodness, that was. Was
Look
there
at
an
Red.
Spirit?
Oh, they're getting down.
Nesta is going down. If they can get the AoE damage, he's going down. He's definitely dead. There he goes. There he goes. One of their main support pillars is going down. And it's funny, I just wanted to note that you mentioned backline and just to think about it, backline and frontline is another thing from Guild Wars 1 that could be brought into this game. It's also something part of War vs. World as well. Backline and frontline, having those three things interact, the midline as well, interact. The flow of combat really changes when you think about it that way.
Dude, they've completely switched this game round.
Yes,
there is
they have.
no one on the point from Red. Blue have pulled it really out the bag. Look at this.
Yep.
Can they get the cap? One tick left. Blue have got the cap in the mid, guys. They can indeed start to move towards the Lord. With only 5 minutes gone in this game and 25 points, they're wasting absolutely no time here, Samash. They're going straight for the Lord. Straight for the north side of the gate. They're going to show them.
No risk taken.
No risk at all. They're just going out. They're not playing it safe. Although they have left their ranger on the midpoint, they are still wiping Red as they move towards the gate, which is very good. Wakey doesn't want to get caught out here. The gate is down, which means he can't go through that door. So he's got caught on the other side there, forgetting that he couldn't do that. Unfortunately, and now they're getting pushed right back to the boss.
Cade is currently stealthed, and he's probably going to be taking someone out from behind. I'm not sure. Maybe he's going for mid. Is he going for mid? Or he's still in the team fight. He's still trying to help take people out. They've taken out Heba so far, and Anas is still going down right now. I wonder, will they be able to come back?
I'm not sure what they're going to do here. They look like they're pulling back. They're going to pull back and be safe. I think they're just going to be safe. Look, the guys, they're outnumbered. The Reds are all respawning and they're actually getting back up together. So now, as Blue wander back, they're all now getting regrouped quite well. So this was a more sensible thing for Blue to do. They needed to come back onto the point, potentially go for, but look, H-Man is just getting down. He's getting so much cleave down on him. He is indeed out of the fight before he can even click onto his body. And Morpheus is also getting very focused here. Koyomi as well getting focused hard.
They're capping the middle node now.
Get on the point, guys, for God's sake. Oh my good lord. The whole decap came off. They've even got 2 more caps, Seamesh.
Oh my goodness. And there goes Heba. I was just looking at Heba coming out of the rest point there. I felt like he could have just sneaked behind Scrubberdub and just gone to the Lord and just taken that Lord out. And he's pressured them to the point where they had to go back and focus on keeping the Lord alive. But unfortunately, if they're taking out Kid and Tanny, they're taking out Noskok, I think they can come back from this. But AoE damage is also taking Heber out, Anas out. Noskok goes down. They all get the res. Cade is still down. Tanny is still down. Who's gonna res Cade? I think Cade is res.
Who's up?
Tanny is still gets stopped.
Holy shit.
Now it's a 4v6.
Oh god, Blue is starting to come back onto the point now. They don't need to cap. Are they going to use this split that there currently is of Red to actually just go to the
They need to
Lord?
wake up and say, we've taken out 3 of their men. Okay, we need to. I guess they need to wait till when those people rest and then sneak behind them, to get that Lord kill without, any defense. So it might be smart for them to wait.
It's really, Cade's going down there as well. If Wakey goes down for the res, he's going to potentially die. Cade's really low. It's not a good idea for him to do that. He's the only one on the point to keep those ticks. He needs to keep those ticks on the point. Remember, Red have not capped the mid yet, so they cannot go for the Lord until that's happened. Blue can completely avoid this fight and just go for the Lord straight away, but they don't want to do that. Wacky is down at the moment, just off point on Red's side of this map at the moment. But look, where are Red? What's happening to them? Are they regrouping? They're kind of retreating, just waiting for Cade as well to come back. He's very influential in this team and needs to be with them, and that is what their focus is, to pull back towards him. Oh, the wall was just put up there from the Ellie as well. That was a nice little move from their Elementalist. Pulling back into the point now, gonna regroup and then push back out as they did before, taking the high ground.
Tiny getting taken out. Quick time. Getting stomped out there, and now it's going to be a 5v6 defense for the Scrubber Dub team right there. This match definitely seems like it's going to go into the third round.
It feels like it. I just feel that, they've actually killed them so many times on that midpoint as well.
Yep.
Red, that I just feel like there could be a kind of pushback.
Yep.
I want to say it when it happens.
You just see the team support just now, actually. From when Heba was about to go down, you see the team support, just the Condi cleanse, the healing is just crazy. Heba almost going down there, getting healed again. He might go down now. He does go down, and Nessitor gets rezzed. So unfortunately, 2 people down on Apex. Somehow they get rezzed.
Look at the Condis on babies. There's so many. Got them cleansed though. Oh wow, the Condi cleanse.
Team support. That so Ellie is crucial. Ellie is crucial to this.
He's doing really well, man. He's doing really well. Chubbs, awesome, picking it up there. He also, of course, NG is going to be cleansing a few of those conditions. And only 2 or 3, but it's not going to be that many. Also, the Ranger is going to be doing some Condi cleanse, but there's got to be a lot of synergy and a lot of calls going down in the chat as well to make sure they've actually got some cooldowns and not spunking off all of their actual abilities at the same time, because otherwise they will get caught on the back foot and they will get absolutely owned. But they're doing really well, and now they're being patient again as well, so just coming back to the point, and the defense is where they're doing quite well at the moment. So we're just going to see Red coming back into the point here. They are gathered up. Cade's started to wander around on the other side of the point. You can see him kind of up here along with Splinter as well. They don't know. I think Anas is aware, but he's not going to put any pressure down. Noskok as well. So all 3 DPS from Red team are currently focusing on the north side of this point at the moment, with Wacky, Tani and Nessitor, being the focus of the damage, but they're not aware, and Anas has actually gone down.
Oh, one of their main stun DPS, their main CC players is gone down, and that may put pressure on them because they don't have enough control to control the damage coming in.
We did actually see Master Splinter almost go down as well, but Kiyomi as well has currently gone down. That's not good for Blue.
Master Splinter is going to go down once again. Oh, there he goes.
But he's
going to get rest,
okay.
though. He's going to get rest, though.
Cade and Master Splinter really doing well at just making sure each other are okay. They've really got each other's backs here on this map. And Red, no ticks now on the midpoint. Really looking strong. 205 points to 40 as we're coming up to the 6-minute marker in this game.
And once again, team just keep falling into mid, and I think they need to split up. They need to make the scrub, split apart. Just go split them into 2 teams and make them, just force them to protect their lord instead of constantly falling into mid and possibly risking a loss.
Oh, just watching Cade coming from behind there as well, just on the map. He just nipped down. He's in a prime position, actually, because Blue are still on a very offensive point where they're pushing to the other side of the point. They don't want to get pushed off this at all. They're being offensive on the actual node, but they're not being that offensive now towards the Lord, because they know 5 minutes, they don't really need to be.
Yeah, I guess in a way it's just more interesting to see a Lord push and to see how well they can pull that off. I mean, you can stay on the point all you want, but if you get wiped, I think we saw that from the last, the end of the last match. They got wiped. They managed to wipe the other team, and they almost capped the point. They almost did. If they were able to wipe teams constantly, Scrubber Dub constantly, they would have got that point, and it could have gone for the Lord kill. So it was just a case of, you know, right now, if they get wiped, it's all over.
It's good movement from Blue, very much so at the moment. Cade losing a bit of damage, also Master Splinter, so there is a lot of focus going down over on these guys, but the DPS group from Red is very much sticking together. As you can see, the Necro Worm is up there if he does need to retreat. It's a very nice place to put it. Master Splinter, he's getting some focus down from somewhere. There must be some retaliation as well that's currently popping off on that area, so it's just got to be careful with that AoE, because I do notice from time to time there is some retaliation coming up from Blue, but a lot of Blue are currently going down on the point. They need to get some people back in here to get this point. Now they can really funnel onto the point if they want to, but also you've got to be careful with the amount of points that they're going to give away, so they need to think what they're going to do. Can they just maybe withdraw and not give those points away? But they are 250 points almost ahead currently at the moment. C-Mash, how can Red come back? How can So OP get back into this game?
They just need to cap that point and push the blue team back. If they can keep the Guardian from getting back into mid and supporting, they might be able to get that Lord kill. They need to just keep wiping the other team constantly.
Master Splinter and they're getting the res on the other side, and like Semesh says, they literally now need to kill all the blue team. All the burst damage coming out onto Morpheus, but are Blue going to be able to get some more players into that point? They're going to get some ticks here. Nope, someone came into the point there, I think, just about. Yeah, and that's good, just on the edge, look.
They got the res!
Oh my good lord. The
On
res coming out there. Who was that? It was the Spirit. Oh, no, it's on cooldown. He actually didn't get the Spirit res off.
Oh,
I think it was something else. It must have been, I'm not sure who it was actually. Someone came out with the res. That was really good.
Oh,
was it
Chubbs?
Chubbs? Yep, that's it. Indeed, Chubbs did come out with the res there. Anas is going to go down.
Anas anyway. Chubbs, well, it wasn't wasted, but,
Almost. he pushed the Reds far enough back, 10, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. It really is making a difference in this game, because we're so tight on the time, and Red at the moment are not looking like they're going to go into this. We're going to be pushing into a game 3. The first game 3 we're going to see on this NA version of this Guild vs Guild 6 vs 6 ESL bloody tech sponsored tournament. And we kind of see 286 points to Apex Prime. So OP going for about 90 points now, trying to push forward, trying to get this cap, trying to go for that Lord kill to come back into this and make sure that they can go through to that final. But it looks like 1-1 at the moment, Sims.
Seriously, it does. 2 minutes to go on the clock. They might be able to get this. It's still quite possible for Scrubber Dub to come back and take this, because they did what I said they would do. I mean, they did what I said they could do. They wiped the other team, and it's really looking bad for Apex. They wasted too much time trying to stay in the middle node instead of going for the Lord, sneaking behind Scrubber Dub and just taking out the Lord that way.
So at the moment, it really is not looking good for Red. They are starting to push onto the point now, really to try and make sure that Blue aren't coming back in, because if they do get the point, they can really kill that Lord fast. Now, I'm not seeing many blue people on the map at the moment. We've only got 2 guys currently here. Morpheus is going to go down very soon, and also Yomi as well, just going down, but someone is just going to pop onto the map there. There you go, Chubbs is just here, Necro coming in as well, Baby's just in the distance over there, and then Anas as well. This is not looking good for Red at the moment. They've got that gate down as well, ready to potentially hit that boss, but I don't think it's going to happen for them.
50 seconds. No, it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, this is going to go into game 3.
Unfortunately, it's not unfortunately, it's great.
Unfortunately for them.
All right, okay. Yeah. You want to see another one? So OP. Not showing their OPness in this second game. In fact, being handed. It's 100. Actually, only 100. They have come back in points.
They came back in points, but if the timer was a bit longer, they could have come back completely. But you know, unfortunately, the time at which they came back was not enough, and they couldn't keep the blue team off the point long enough. They couldn't get those kills all at once in one big swoop to really push the blue team off the point.
They really couldn't do that, and we do see the time hitting the 0-0-0-0-0. Blue, who are Apex Prime, going up against SoOP, defeating them in this second game for a 1-1 draw.
Indeed.
Just gonna
definitely a good match.
Oh man, that was awesome to watch. I was actually